welcome back to my channel. My name is Marley. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be continuing with Back to the Future. This is the third one. It's interesting now to go and watch this third one again after having actually seen the second one, to see the continuation. So I'm really excited to watch it, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who supports me, my members on YouTube, the people who've joined my Patreon, and I plan on doing a lot more videos. Even though I've been doing reactions now for just over a year, I started out just doing trailer reactions for the first few months, and so I feel like I'm still fairly new, and I'm just so surprised at how many people watch me. I just think it's amazing, and all the people who take time out of their day to leave me comments and take time to write things to me, I just think is amazing, and I really appreciate it. I'm really excited to watch Back to the Future Part 3, so let's just watch it. So we're right at this bit again.
I'm back from the future. Great Scott.
I love that line. Oh.
Lightning struck the clock tower precisely 10:04 p.m. or assume that Marley and the time vehicle were transported forward through time into the year 1985. I saw a vision of Marley say he had come back from the future. Marley! No, it can't be you! I sent you back to the future!
It is.
Came back to 1955 because we had to get a book from Biff. We're in the DeLorean and it got struck by lightning and he got sent back to 1885.
But there's just one little thing that doesn't make sense. How could you possibly know about it? Dear Marty, you will receive this letter immediately after you saw the DeLoreans. I've been living happily these past 8 months in the year 1885. The car will never fly again. I set myself up as a blacksmith. Replacement parts will not be invented until 1947. I actually end up as a blacksmith in the Old West. I buried the DeLorean in the abandoned Delgado mine adjacent to the old Boot Hill Cemetery. Hopefully it should remain undisturbed and preserved until you uncover it. You will find repair instructions. Once you have returned to 1985, destroy the time machine. Do not attempt to come back here to get me. And please take care of Einstein for me.
It's what you call your dog in 1985.
I now say farewell and wish you Godspeed. And you made a real difference in my life.
Oh, that's nice.
I think on you with fond memories, warm feelings, and a special place in my heart. I never knew I could write anything so touching.
No, Doc, it's beautiful.
I've actually forgotten about all this beginning part.
According to this, the time vehicle sealed off in a side tunnel. We may have to blast.
I think you woke up the dead with that blast.
Oh, the doggy's so cute. So
Reading my favorite author, Jules Verne. I spent weeks preparing that expedition. I didn't even get this far. Of course, I was only 12 at the time. The writings of Jules Verne that had a profound effect on my life.
Doc, check it out. Look at this.
My initials! That means the time machine must be right through this wall.
It was a good job he left that, wasn't it?
Astounding.
The attached
Schematic
diagram will allow you to build a replacement unit.
Unbelievable that this little piece of junk could be such a big problem. Always wanted to be a cowboy. And now knowing I'm going to spend my future in the
Weird to
past.
think about, isn't it?
Sounds like a wonderful way to spend my retirement years. As I end up in 1885, perhaps I'm now in the history books. Could I go to the library and look myself up?
You're the one that's always saying, you know, it's not good to know too much about your own destiny.
Copernicus!
Yeah.
Come on, boy!
Come on, let's go home. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Doc!
You look like you've seen a ghost.
You're not far off, Doc.
Oh, great Scott.
Yeah. Erected in eternal memory by his beloved Clara.
Please don't stand there!
Up!
Shot in the back by Buford Tannen over a matter of $80.
I remember
What
that.
kind of a future do you...
Buford Tannen was a notorious gunman.
William McFly and family.
My great-grandfather's name was William. Could have been another Emmett Brown back in 1885.
The Browns didn't come to Hill Valley until 1908, and then they were the Von Brauns. My father changed our name during the First World War. Great Scott. It's me. It is true. All of it.
It's not gonna happen, Doc. Going back to 1885, and I'm bringing you home.
It would be so dangerous to go back to the Wild West, wouldn't it? Like in reality.
Of course. Haven't you ever seen a Western?
Yeah, I have, Doc. Clint Eastwood never wore anything like.
You have to wear them. You can't wear those futuristic things.
As soon as I get there, I'll put them on, I promise.
What about that floating device?
Hoverboard. It's gonna be a hell of a long walk back to Hill Valley from here.
Still the safest plan. After all, we can't risk sending you back into a populated area. This is all completely open country. There's a small cave over there, which will be a perfect place to hide the time vehicle. I wrote the letter on September 1st, so we'll send you back the very next day. 1885, 8 a.m. So you have 5 days to locate me. According to my letter, I'm a blacksmith, so I probably have a shop.
If I drive straight towards the screen, I'm gonna crash into those Indians.
Those Indians won't even be there.
See you in the future. You mean the past?
Exactly. Ready, morning!
Imagine that was real for them to see that. You wouldn't know what it was.
Okay.
Lucky that cave was there. That's so scary. So...
Damn, I ripped the fuel line.
He's in trouble now, isn't he? Already. So I didn't even know bears could survive out there in the heat like that. I thought they were just in mountainous areas.
Maggie! Fetch some water, we got a heart's mount here!
They're there now.
I had this horrible nightmare.
This again.
I was in a Western.
And you're safe and sound here now at the McFly farm.
McFly farm?
It's the same thing, but with an Irish
Well,
accent.
you're my
Maggie McFly.
McFly.
And what might your name be, sir?
Eastwood? Clint Eastwood?
I love that. It's so funny.
You'll be excusing me, Mr. Eastwood, while I tend to William. William Sean McFly, the first of our family to be born in America. Bernie likes you, Mr. Eastwood.
I've got supper. My horse broke down and a bear ate my... Help you find your blacksmith friend. I'll take you as far as the railroad tracks. You can follow him straight on into town. I'll even give you a hat. I think you'll find the barn comfortable. Never had any complaints about it from the pigs. Will you hold him for a minute?
Such a strange young man.
Aye, but I've just got a feeling about him, Maggie. Look how the Bobby takes to him. Little Will never takes to strangers.
Oh,
You're my great-grandfather.
it's weird, isn't it? It's actually kind of scary. Oh, they're building the clock tower. It's kind of like scary.
Why, I didn't know the circus was in town.
It's not very nice.
What'll it be, stranger?
Ice water?
Ice?
In here, we pour whiskey.
Nothing else.
I'm trying to find the blacksmith.
Hey, McFly! Thought I done told you never to come in. You ain't Seamus McFly. What's your name?
Clint Eastwood.
What kind of stupid name is that?
What's that writing mean? Knee-K? What is that? Some sort of Indian talk or something?
The actor who plays Biff is so
I'm
good.
looking for that
It's so
no-good
funny.
cheating blacksmith. I hate that name. Nobody calls me Mad Dog.
Yeah, he's not being happy now, is he?
About time we had a hanger!
It was dark.
Shoot the fleas off a dog's back at 500 yards, Stanton, and it's pointed straight at your head.
You owe me money, blacksmith. My horse threw a shoe. And seeing as you was the one that done the shoe, and I say that makes you responsible.
Well, since you never paid me for the job, I say that makes us even.
Wrong! See, I was on my horse when it threw the shoe, and I got thrown off. Caused me to bust a perfectly good bottle of fine Kentucky Red Eye. You owe me $5 for the whiskey and $75 for the horse. That's $80. You better be looking behind you when you walk, because one day you're gonna get a bullet in your back.
Doc is a legend.
I gave you explicit instructions not to come here.
I had to come.
But it's good to see you, Marty.
Of course he was
Walking
gonna
around town
come.
dressed like that, you're liable to get shot.
Or hanged.
What idiot dressed you in that outfit?
You did.
Shot in the back by Buford Tanner, September 7th. That's this Monday. Now I wish I'd paid him off. And who's this beloved Clara? I don't know anyone named Clara.
I thought maybe she was a girlfriend of yours.
I can never take that risk. Hubert! Mr. Mayor!
You remember last week at the town meeting when you volunteered to meet the new school teacher at the station when she came in? Her name's Miss Clayton. Clara Clayton.
There you go. That's what you get.
Now we know who Clara is.
The idea that I could fall in love at first sight is romantic nonsense.
It's not.
Meet the right girl and just hits you. It's like lightning.
Don't say that.
God, Jennifer, damn, I hope she's all right.
When you burned the almanac in 1955, the normal timeline was restored. That means once we're back in 1985, you just have to go over to the house and wake her up. Put it all the way around. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I'd love to see if Jennifer actually remembers.
Iced tea.
Oh, thanks. It's a refrigerator.
I never meet the woman, there's no possibility of a romantic infatuation, right?
Doc, I tore a hole in the gas tank when I was landing, so we're gonna have to patch it up and get some gas. Deal? We got Mr. Fusion, right?
The internal combustion engine runs on ordinary gasoline. It's not going to be a gas station around here until sometime in the next century.
So what do we do?
No use, Marty! Even the fastest horse in the world!
I love how
Won't
deep
run more than
into
35, 40 miles
Western
an hour.
genre they go and how much fun they have.
It blew the fuel injection manifold. It'll take me a month to rebuild it.
Doc, you're gonna get shot on Monday.
Ice. We'll wait until winter, when the lake freezes over.
Winter? Doc, what are you talking
wait
about?
that long.
Monday, it's 3 days away.
If we could figure out a way to push it up to 88.
I love his like crazy hair.
That's it.
Well, I've had her up to 55 myself.
Well, you think it's possible to get it up to 90?
Well, I suppose if you had a straight stretch of track with a level grade, and if you could get the fire hot enough, and I'm talking about hotter than the blazes of hell and damnation itself, then yes, sir, it might be possible.
When's the next train?
Monday morning at 8 o'clock.
It's a long stretch of level track that will still exist in 1985. This is where we'll push the DeLorean with the locomotive. You across the bridge over the ravine, you know, over near that Hilldale housing development.
There is no bridge. We can scratch that idea.
It's
Can't
a
wait around a year and a
crazy
half
plan.
for this thing to get finished.
The bridge will exist in 1985. Simultaneously arrive at a point in time where the bridge is completed. It's gone!
Just imagine if he wasn't there though.
Thank
This
you,
is the
sir.
thing.
You saved my life.
He must have met her already though,
I'm a
for her to have been on the grave.
Clara Clayton.
What a beautiful name. May I help you inside with these?
Harry, I can take care of it.
But it's really no trouble. I'll straighten everything out with Mr. Statler for the buckboard rental.
That would be very gentlemanly of you, Mr. Brown. Emmett? Suppose it was destiny.
You'll see lots of me, I'm sure. I have a shop in town. I'm a local scientist, a blacksmith.
Astronomy? Chemistry?
You gotta get going.
Toodaloo.
They got loads in common.
You see the way she was looking at you? Clayton Ravine was named after a teacher. They say she fell in there 100 years ago.
That's this year.
Every
See,
kid in
they've
school
matched
knows
the
that story
time.
because we all have teachers we like to see fall into the ravine.
That she was supposed to go over in that wagon. I wish I'd never invented that infernal time machine. I apologize for the crudity of this model.
Then how is she on
onto
the
the
brake?
tracks
This is
here.
what
The switch track
confused me.
is where the spur runs off the main line 3 miles out to Clayton. Uncouple the cars from the tender, throw the switch track, borrow the locomotive and use it to push. We'll reach 88 miles per hour just before we hit the edge of the ravine.
What does this mean? Point of no return.
Up until there, we still have enough time to stop the locomotive before it plunges into the ravine. But once we pass this windmill, it's the future or bust.
Very risky.
Pulling out of the station! Pushing the DeLorean! Up to 88!
Emmett?
It's Clara! Quick! Cover the DeLorean!
Hello.
Why, hello. This is quite a surprise.
Telescope was damaged. I thought you might be able to repair it for me. I would pay you, of course.
No, no, no. I wouldn't think of charging you for this.
He's in love with
But
her.
if you turn it the other way.
Everything becomes...
Attending, aren't you?
Of course, the festival.
Thank you for taking care of my telescope.
It gives me great pleasure to dedicate this clock to the people of Hill County. Let the festivities begin!
No, Marty, in a way, it's fitting that you and I are here to witness this. Gentlemen, we'll never be able to show it to anybody.
Test your
I
metal
love
with the
how
latest
the
product
cocktail is like
Colonel
part
Samuel
of
Coates.
the story.
You look very nice.
Thank you.
You care
I love to.
Oh, so cute. I love
Young
it.
man, how about you? You want to give it a try?
Look how happy he
The
is.
dog can dance.
Yeah, I can.
What you do is you just ease that hammer back there. Where'd you learn to shoot like that?
7-Eleven.
You gentlemen will have to check your firearms. Who's gonna make us tenderfoot? You? I am.
Marshal Strickland, I didn't know you was back in town. I was just joking with your deputy.
Your knife, too.
He's never joking, is he?
Maintain discipline at all times. Remember that word.
Hey, Frisbee. Far out. What was the meaning of that?
If I bury this muzzle deep enough in his back, nobody'll hear the shot.
Careful, Buford. You ain't got but one bullet with that.
I only need one.
He plays such a good bad guy, doesn't he?
I told you to watch your back, Smithy.
Excuse me, I don't know who you think you are, but we're dancing. No, Emmett, I'll dance with him. Emmett, I'll
Boys,
dance
keep the
with him.
blacksmith company while I get acquainted with Billy. You!
What a jerk.
I don't dance very well when my partner has a gun in his hand.
I bet he stinks.
I bet there's something you can do that's worth $80.
Oh.
Damn you, Tannen! I damn you to hell!
I was lucky.
You.
Look, just leave my friends alone.
You yellow!
Oh, never say that to him. Never, ever.
Yellow bit.
He can't help himself, can he?
Nobody calls me yellow.
Like I said, we'll finish this tomorrow.
Tomorrow, we're robbing the Pine City stage.
We doing anything Monday?
No, Monday be fine. You can kill him on Monday.
Okay, well, Monday's okay.
High noon,
I do my killing before breakfast. 7 o'clock.
8 o'clock. I do my killing after breakfast.
You causing trouble here, Tannen? Just a little
Yeah,
personal
yes.
matter between me and Eastwood. Any brawling, it's 15 days in the county jail. All right, folks, come on. This is a party. Come on, let's have some fun.
That's
8
such a
o'clock
jerk.
Monday, Rob. If you ain't here,
I'll hunt you and shoot you down like a duck.
Shoot him down like a dog.
Let's go, boys!
It's so funny. And also, I can't imagine him being up before 7 a.m. in the morning, honestly.
I'm going to take Clara home.
You sure send him
Clara.
straight, Mr. Eastwood?
I'd like for you to have this brand new Colt, Peacemaker, and gun belt.
Thanks a lot. You could have just walked away and nobody would have thought the less of you for it.
He reminds me of poor Mark.
Hi. Who? Me brother. Wait a minute. You a brother named Martin McFly? Had a brother.
Oh.
Never considered the future poor Martin, God rest his soul.
Sure, and I hope you're considering the future, Mr. Eastwood.
I think about it all the time.
Yeah, he does.
One's called Copernicus.
Oh, same as the dog.
Emmett, do you think we'll ever be able to travel to the moon the way...
Definitely. Although not for another 84 years and not on trains. We'll have space vehicles, capsules settle off with rockets, devices that create giant explosions. But they just...
break the pull of the Earth's gravity and send the projectile through outer space. You're quoting Jules Verne from The Earth to the Moon.
You've read Jules Verne.
I adore Jules Verne.
So do I.
They got so much to talk about.
Met a woman who liked Jules Verne.
I never ever met a man like you before.
Oh, they're meant for each other. So he's still doing this with the breakfast thing then, the machine.
Doc. Hope you know what you're doing.
He stayed out all night.
You talking to me, Tannen? Well, I'm the only one here. Go ahead. Make my day.
Cigar, Mr. Eastwood. Anything I can do for you today, Mr. Eastwood? We'll be praying for you.
Thanks.
Interest you in a new suit for tomorrow?
Doc, what are you doing?
It's really lovely here in the
He's
morning,
in there.
don't you think?
Look at that, the tombstone.
Marty, let me see that photograph. My name, it's vanished.
So you get it? We're going back to the future tomorrow, so everything's being erased.
But only my name is erased. The tombstone itself and the dates still remain. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, look,
does it?
pal, I don't want to buy a suit.
No, this is for your coffin.
My coffin?
Well, the odds are running 2 to 1 against you.
Great Scott.
I know, this is heavy.
Yeah. It's very, very risky.
Buford Tannen comes looking for trouble. I'm going to be ready for
You
him.
can't go losing your judgment every time someone calls you a name. That's exactly what to that accident in the future. I can't tell you. It might make things worse. Marty, we all have to make decisions that affect the course of our lives. You've got to do what you've got to do. And I've got to do what I've got to do. I've made a decision. I'm staying here.
Oh, he wants to stay with Clara.
I'm in love with Clara.
Oh, man. This tombstone could still be in your future.
The future isn't written. Anyone can make their future whatever they want it to be.
Yeah,
I let this
you
one
can't
little
sleep.
photograph determine my entire destiny.
What's the right thing to do? Up here.
Yeah.
You're right, Marty. I've at least got to tell her goodbye.
Think about it. What are you going to say to her? I got to go back to the future? I mean,
No, we can't say goodbye to her.
you just take Clara with us.
That's the better idea.
I caution you about disrupting the continuum for your own personal benefit. Therefore, I must do no less. We shall
Should we look
proceed
at
as
them?
planned, and as soon as we return to 1985, we'll destroy this infernal machine. Traveling through time has become much too painful.
I mean, he would never have met her if he hadn't time traveled, so.
It's Emmett, Clara.
Won't you come in?
I've come to say goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, where are you going?
Well, I'm afraid I'll never see you again. I want you to know that I care about you deeply. But I realize that I don't belong here, and I have to go back where I came from.
And wherever you go, and take me with you.
I can't, Clara.
She won't understand either.
If you sincerely do love me, then tell me the truth.
I'm from the future. I came here in a time machine that I invented. And tomorrow I have to go back to the year 1985.
I understand because you know I'm partial to the writings of Jules. You concocted those mendacities in order to take advantage of me. Oh, I've heard some whoppers in my day, but the fact that you'd expect me to entertain a notion like that is so insulting. And all you had to say is I don't love you.
But that's not the truth.
I mean, to her, it does sound crazy.
Usual?
Whiskey, Chester. And you can leave the bottle.
He's sad.
All I can tell you, friends, is you'll get over her.
The woman of my dreams, and I've lost her for all time.
Oh, man, did I sleep?
Yeah.
What time is it, Doc?
He's not there. He's drunk.
Got me a run to kill.
And in the future, we don't need horses.
If everybody's got one of these auto does anybody walk or run anymore?
But for recreation, for fun.
The hell kind of fun is that?
That was one of the funniest scenes.
How much has he had?
None. That's the first one. He hadn't touched it.
So
Just likes to hold it.
I've lost her, Marty. There's nothing left for me here.
All right, but that's why you gotta come back with me.
Where?
Back to the future.
Right.
I've just been thinking.
Let's get going.
Here's to you, blacksmith! And to the future. Damn it, no!
How many do you have?
Just the one. There's a fella that can't hold his liquor.
He's not a drinker, so.
How far does the 8 o'clock train go?
San Francisco is the end of the line.
I'll take a one-way ticket.
Joey! Let's make some wake-up juice.
Wake-up juice.
In about 10 minutes, he's gonna be as sober as a priest on Sunday.
Why do we have to cut these things so damn close?
And when he opens up his mouth, go ahead and pour it on down his gut.
Oh, it's disgusting.
That was just a reflex action. Oh, it's gonna take a few more minutes for the stuff to really clear up his head.
So I still don't understand how Clara was on the tombstone at the beginning of the film if he saved her from going into the ravine.
Let's go, Doc. Let's wake up.
It's 8 o'clock, and I'm calling you out.
It's not 8 o'clock yet.
It is by my watch.
I'm not really feeling up to this today, so I'm gonna have to forfeit.
Forfeit?
Call it then.
Forfeit? What's that mean?
It means that you win without a fight.
Without shooting? You can't do that. Hey, you can't do that! I think you ain't nothing but a gutless yellow turd, and I'm giving you to the count of 10 to come out here.
A yellow
Come on,
turd.
sober up, buddy. Let's go.
If you don't go out there...
What? What if I don't go out there?
You're a coward.
And you'll be branded a coward for the rest of your days.
Say Clint
Don't say
Eastwood is the biggest yellow belly in the West.
He
Here.
doesn't want that.
I already got a gun.
10!
I don't care what Tannen says, and I don't care what anybody else says either.
He's finally learning.
Listen, you got a back door to this place?
Yeah, it's in the back.
Hey!
Reach, blacksmith!
Okay, so we're leading
That
to.
poor fella last night had the worst case of broken heart.
Forget about me, Marty, and see yourself!
You got 1 minute to decide.
I've never seen a man so broken up over a woman.
Clara.
Clara.
But was this man tall with great big brown puppy dog eyes and long silvery flowing hair?
Yeah.
Hammond.
Everyone else is like, what is going on?
Time's up, run!
Right here, Tannen. I thought we could settle this like men.
You thought wrong, dude.
I know he's okay because we've seen it, but still. Oh, he's such a jerk. Yeah, he was prepared. That's so funny. Every time.
That's good. I think Buford's going to jail.
They're so fair.
Get him out of that shit. Get him! You're under arrest for robbing the Pine City stage.
With all that on him as well.
I hate manure.
He does.
Yes!
The train!
Can we make it?
We'll have to cut him off at Coyote Pass.
Mr. Eastwood, here's your gun, mister.
Seamus. It's worth $12, never been used. Maybe I'll trade it for a new hat. Take care of that baby!
Emmett!
You just missed him.
Time machine.
So they did it. See and make
Is this a holdup?
It's a science experiment! More cars for the tender! I wanted to do that all my life! Pressed wood with anthracite dust chemically treated to burn hotter and longer.
These three in the furnace will ignite sequentially, make the fire burn hotter, kick up the boiler pressure, and make the train go faster.
Aw, she's realising that. Whoever wrote this.
October 27th, 1985, 11 a.m. Throw you in the crystal log! Gauge on the dashboard will tell us the boiler temperature. It's color-coded to indicate when each log will fire. The nation will be accompanied by a sudden burst of acceleration.
What happens after it hits 2,000?
The whole boiler explodes.
So won that to you. Anything could happen, really. For it to do that.
We just hit 35!
Okay, Marty, I'm coming aboard.
Oh no.
We just passed 45!
I love you!
Oh, they're so cute.
Clara! She's on the train!
The windmill, we're going past 50, you'll never make it!
Then we'll have to take her back with us!
60 miles an hour, sir!
Doing fine! Nice and steady!
The stuntables would have to actually do that as well in that dress and that long coat that Doc's wearing.
I'm scared!
You're doing fine!
Doc! The red line's about to blow!
It's so scary that it's yeah, it's time to get the hoverboard out. Oh, I hate that bit. Just imagine her hair getting blown by the wind and caught in it. Such an awesome moment. It's just crazy, isn't it, really, when you think about it? Imagine it was like at the wrong time. I mean, there is one coming now. Got there just in time.
Well, Doc, it's destroyed.
Doc got to stay with Clara though, which is good.
Hey, butthead, get away! Watch it.
I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't recognize you in those clothes.
Come on, Dad. We're not gonna hold your reservations all day.
What's wrong? We thought you went to the lake.
You wore that to the lake?
Thank God you guys are all back to normal.
Hey, Marty, who you supposed to be? Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
I gotta go get Jennifer. I really like that hat, Marty.
It's so weird seeing a bit like that.
Marty. I had the worst nightmare.
So funny.
It's about the future. You got fired.
Hilldale, this is where we live. I mean, this is where we're gonna live.
Marty, it was a dream, wasn't it?
The big wheel. Let's see what she can do.
Oh, thanks.
What's the matter? Chicken?
Marty, don't.
That was Flea again, wasn't it? From Red Hot Chili Peppers. See, he's learned.
Did you do that on purpose?
I would have hit that Rolls Royce.
You're right. You're right, there's not much left.
That's a big mess.
He's never coming back. I'm sure gonna miss him, Jen.
Doc! Marty! It runs on steam! Meet the family. These are our boys.
That's so awesome.
Jules. And Vern. So I had to come back from Einstein. Well, I didn't want you to be worried about me.
Aw, that's so nice.
I brought you a little souvenir.
Thanks.
It would have been nice to have seen.
I brought this note back from the future and now it's erased.
Of course it's a race.
But what does that mean?
Your future hasn't been written yet. Your future is whatever you make it. So make it a good one. Both of you.
We will, Doc.
Stand back.
Where you going now? Back to the future?
Already been there.
That's so cool. I love that ending. Such a good ending. I would have loved to have seen where Doc and Clara went with their kids. Like to see all the different places in time that they might have gone to visit. It would have been awesome. Such a good film, and I'm so glad I watched it again now with the perspective of seeing the first two films like fresh in my head. And it's just a fun film. It's just something you can enjoy from beginning to end. It's fast paced, it's funny, and you can just see they're enjoying themselves making it, and I love it. Like sometimes you see movies have the sequels and they're just pointless, and they're only making them because they want to make more money, and they're not good, like no thought put into them at all. But with these films, every single Back to the Future film is really well written, well acted, fun, funny. It has a point, like they all cohesively match as well. And I don't know if they plan to do the 3 films from the beginning. Let me know in the comments if you know, but it just all works so well. And I just love that they were going full into all the Wild West stuff. Also, I would love to see behind the scenes making of this movie, because the train scene is just crazy. I mentioned a few times as I was watching the film, it just kept coming into my head, I still don't understand how Clara's name was on the tombstone at the beginning. If she's meant to go into the ravine, like why was she on his tombstone? Because he wouldn't have met her, so it doesn't make any sense. But maybe you can tell me in the comments what I'm missing. Maybe you can explain it to me, because I feel like it does make sense, I just don't understand it. Or maybe it's just something silly that I'm focusing too much on. Anyway, if you enjoyed this reaction today, let me know in the comments what you think, and give me some more suggestions. I love seeing every suggestion that gets given to me. Like this video, that's the only way that the YouTube algorithm knows that you liked my video. And subscribe to me, because there's going to be more videos like this one. There's going to be more movie reactions. I hope that you will stick with me, subscribe, see my YouTube videos progress, and stay on this journey with me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.